Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to break down all of the daily content like we always do. There is one big one in particular that we need to take a look at, but like always, I'm going to take a look at all of the ones I think have some value for you guys, regardless if you're free to play, pay to play, whatever. Before we get into that though, guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps me out, but let's get into all of the new daily content for NHL 21. We will start first with the 80 overall Kirby Dach with the distributor synergy at 6'4", 198. He's got great size, and obviously that elite synergy with distributor that will boost his speed up to 84. This is an extremely sought-after card, and it's become a real issue early on in NHL 21 as they went to the new price range formula, so you can only put, this card up for a certain amount. And what ends up happening is because it's got distributor, everyone wants it for the bottom part of their lineup, and there's just none able that's being instantly bought because a lot of people are running like 72 and 73 overall cards just to get distributor in their lineup on their fourth line. Obviously, this card would be a big upgrade over that, so you have to watch out for it. But obviously, at 6'4" with 84 speed, is a very, very good card for anyone that's free to play, but his cost is going to be pretty stupid early on just because of the distributor synergy, so unless you're trying to activate that, I'd probably avoid this card. Then we've got Josh Leivo, 81 overall with the howitzer synergy, and it actually makes him pretty usable. It's 6'2", 192 with 84 speed, 85 agility, and shot power up to 86 with howitzer activated. This is actually a decent right-handed winger card that you could use if you are a free-to-play team. If you are someone who just opened up a starter pack squad, and you're looking for those first few upgrades, these are the kind of cards you want to watch out for. Ones that, are benefited from synergies, and that's what you want to work towards. I've said this before on stream and on some videos that when I get my new Xbox Series X that's coming in soon, I'm going to start up my free-to-play series, and I'll be able to test out all these cards for you guys. But just on paper, this looks like a pretty good cheap option for you guys to go grab. Then we've got Warren Fogle from the Carolina Hurricanes, 6'1" with the Gladiator synergy. Obviously, not a popular synergy in my opinion, and one that you probably won't have activated. So at 81 speed and acceleration across the board, he's only 6'1", his shot's in the low 80s. Even at 82 overall, this would be a pass for me. If I packed him, I'd look to sell him. Moving on to Clayton Keller, 5'10" with the Swarm synergy. I'm actually really trying to activate Swarm, but I think it's like the 5th or 6th most important synergy. I think it's just one that's easy to be activated after you've got all the ones that you want. And it does improve the stick checking and defensive awareness stat, which in my opinion are extremely important, as well as agility. That being said, 86 speed across the board, really, in a low to mid 80s shot, 83 overall essentially. Not a bad card for anyone that's looking for a cheap left-handed winger as well. He's got a ton of good hand stats as well, 87 and the 91 deking. This is actually a pretty good low-end card that you can go grab. You'd have to play him on the wing, though, because he's only got 70s on the draw, so just keep that in mind. Checking in after that is the 83 Philipp Grubauer from the Colorado Avalanche with the Heart and Soul synergy. 6'1" isn't bad. Again, the builds for goaltender in NHL 21 are far different. You don't want those big behemoths as it does cap their stats. However, his stats aren't all that impressive, but his aggression at 76 is. Again, the guys have said this, you want under 80 aggression. That's kind of the sweet spot. So this could be a decent goaltender to try out, but with the Heart and Soul synergy, you really need to, early on, in my opinion, use a goaltender that gives you the synergies you want. Heart and Soul isn't going to be one of them, so just keep that in mind. And then finally, we've got the 87 overall Alex Ovechkin. Now, his launch base card has not been very good. It has not been one that's sought after. It doesn't play well in the meta and how this game is played so far. This one has the Spark synergy, which again, just not one that you really, really want. Strength is not a very good synergy. Discipline is completely useless. Acceleration, however, is nice, but just not really a good synergy. So that right off the bat is kind of meh. However, his speed is now up to 84 acceleration and 84 speed. With 92 balance, if you have distributor activated, that makes him 87. His shot, obviously elite. Hand stats, obviously fantastic. And he's big, so in the defensive zone, that works out really well as well. This could be a good card, but right now he's price locked. You're not going to be able to find very many because there is a price range thing on him, so keep that in mind. I still don't think that this is going to be anything crazy. I think that, the 86 version isn't that much worse. So keep that in mind, but, a great card no matter what. If you have distributor, I think that's what you really need if you are going to look to grab him for the right-handed winger spot for your team. So guys, that is going to do it for today's content. Please, like always, make sure you subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content, and check me out on Twitch live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time every single day right now. Just come hang out. Tons of you guys have done that already. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later on.